In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Medieval Dynasty. And this one, we are in the new test version, 0.4.0.0. Now, to be completely honest, I already recorded this video, but some of the information I had was wrong. So I went ahead and I'm going to go ahead and redo this over again. And originally I was in winter and some of the functions hadn't taken effect yet. Now, just so you know, this save was before the last update, and the season just changed from winter to spring. Now, I've already built the aviary, I think is what it's pronounced. I don't know if that's a weird translation, but basically I built the beehive, or the bee tending area. There's no bees yet. I don't know if they're seasonal or not. Okay, so you're my bee tender, huh? But you're not wearing the suit. They had this weird suit they put on, and like the face has a... I'm gonna try switching people out. On the face is a wicker basket. Like they have this really heavy looking hood with a wicker basket on the front. It looks really freaky. Hold on a second. Management, apiary. I don't know if that's the proper name of a beehive working station or what. It's really weird. All right. Animal husbandry. I'm going to go ahead and put you on this one. Make you the beekeeper. And then go to the barn. I'm just going to assign you a worker just so that you're assigned so that I don't have an upset worker. There we go. I'll just go ahead and remove you. Remove these two and assign them back in. So there's a lot to go over. They changed a lot. You can see a difference in the UI. Like you have a drop down for houses, extraction, hunting, crops, animal husbandry, crafting, and storages. So that's really nice. It's a lot easier to manage that that process now. So that definitely makes me happy. All right, so she's gonna leave. The next guy's gonna come. We'll see if he changes his outfit. There are the new crops now, which building crops are orchards. These things are huge. They are like, I think 4 times the size of a normal planting area. So like once you see the trip, like when she comes out here and starts doing this whole area will be one, where this would be like 4 spots in a normal farm. So the plot sizes are huge when it comes to orchards. Let's watch her do she'll always go down to that bottom corner and do that first one. And then you can see how big this area is, or how big the crop space is. And here, you're not planting seeds, you're planting saplings. Now, saplings is basically a small plant. All right, so this is how big this area. This is like how big 4 of the regular ones would be that we're used to. And then you plant the little tree, the sapling, right there. All right, let's see if the beekeeper has his weird hood thing on. Ah, yes, here we go. Is that not cool or what? I don't know if it would work or not, but dang, that is just freaky. This is seriously freaky. Now, there's no bees. I don't hear a buzzing. Let's see if the bar is actually working. Now, in winter, nothing happened, and we're not sure. We're still waiting for, I don't think 7 per hour working, but nothing's being produced. The progress bar isn't going up. I was hoping it was a spring thing, like a seasonal thing, that because there's no place right now to buy or find bees that I know of, unless there's Beehive. Now the actual update itself doesn't indicate if there's anything that can be purchased. Like, I didn't see anything indicate a bee was added. The beehive, bee worker, the honeycomb, and all that was added. But I didn't see anything about the bees themselves, so I'm not sure if it's too soon and developers haven't implemented them yet, or what. There are some new skills. Master of Destruction. Take this one as your tier 1 when it comes to building. Allows you to recover half of your resources when destroying a building modules, fences, and other constructs. Now, remember how I was complaining about the fence not working when you were doing the Master Builder's Trance? Faster building module stacks up to 3. So only for building modules, which was homes or crafting stations, the buildings themselves, not fences. I did find that Building Master is working on fences, but still not Builder's Trance. But now we understand why. Building module. You go to here, and you go to Master of Destruction, you can see building modules and fences are separately indicated. So it wasn't an oversight, it was the way that they wanted it. And let's go ahead and destroy. We're going to destroy this wall right here. And I got 56 stones back for doing, for destroying that. And let's go ahead and finish this. This is there's a workshop that you originally start the game with. Early on you get the workshop. And then that morphs into the smithy. Now there's a workshop 1, a workshop 2, and a workshop 3. Strangely, though, you can only have one worker in a workshop 3, which doesn't make sense. But here you have your pottery wheel, and that's where you can craft wine bottles, mead bottles, beer bottles, and other clay stuff. So clay actually has a use now, beyond just the other stuff. And then on this one is for doing wicker, torches, plates, bowls, and that type of stuff is on this one. So there's a whole new crafting area. He's almost done harvesting that. Oh, saplings. When this gets harvested, when this gets completely worked, you don't have to fertilize it, at least the first time. I don't know if that's going to change. All you need is a sapling, and you put the sapling in, and it'll start growing. All right, so we've given some more time. I'm hoping the bee thing will start working, but I have a funny feeling it might not. Maybe it's not until summer that the bees come around and start buzzing. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm hoping it works eventually. Yeah, it might be that it's just not working yet because the update's so new and just the bees aren't functioning. But we're going to see if I can get to summer and we can take a look at that. Oh, harvesting all this. Thank you very much. There was a bug. I wonder if it's gone. Destroy. Yeah. The old farms, no matter what the status of that farm is, you can't destroy it. And it's intermittent. Somebody else was testing it and they said they could, but like one had to be, one plot had, or half of it had to be plowed and the other half unplowed. But you can't destroy old farms right now. So I think it's some kind of bug with the update. Let's go ahead, call my mount. Now some stuff changed on the horse as well. When you're riding at full speed and you go to stop the horse, it slides a little. Also, when you're at a gallop, just a steady, you feel there's kind of the back and forth on how a mount really, or how a horse really kind of gallops forward. There's always just a little bit of a back. It's not a steady. Now you have that stuttering effect. Also, when the horses get into the water, they slow down. So it's not this rapid speed that they're able to maintain when they're in the water, which is, more realistic. If it was winter still, you could see snow on the bridges and snow on fences, walls, it doesn't matter how thin or large the fence is, you can see snow build up on those structures, which that's a nice little additive to the game. Let's go over a few more skills. What was a good one? Over here. No, nothing changed in this one. I want to say, yes, here we go. Empathy. During conversation, the personality of the interlocutor is visible. Basically, the person you're speaking to, you're going to see what kind of personality they have. I don't know if that tells you that they are a craftsman or a farmhand, a field worker, or something like that. We're going to do a little bit of talking over here and see if empathy actually works. I mean, it's been added. I don't know how it works or if it works, but we'll see. This isn't something I tested before. Jump off the mount. And okay, nothing's changed. That's what I expect. Personality. Naturalist. Ooh. Oh, okay, I didn't know we had naturalists. Okay. And what's your personality? It's a snob. Okay, this would be the jerk that no matter what you said, you'll be lucky to get anywhere with him. Oh my god, that's just classic. He's a snob. I love it. All right, this young lady here, well, old lady, sells all the new saplings. Be very careful. They're super expensive. All right, when I first did this, I inadvertently spent all my money basically just buying all the different saplings and stuff. So you want to be careful. All right, so I'm just going to buy that. That wasn't too bad. But the first time I went over here, I bought all the saplings she had, and I ran out of money really quick. And it stopped me from doing some other stuff that I wanted to show. So that's a good reason to come in here. So here's honeycomb. We're going to go ahead and buy all the honeycomb up real quick. You can see how expensive beer is. We're going to buy, let's buy a few of those. We'll get some beer bottles. I do want to try making some beer. And let's get some mead bottles, and let's get some wine bottles. Let's buy some hops. She used to sell plums and stuff, but I guess not anymore. Berry juice. She has berry wine. Let's buy some berry juice. I don't know what I'll need to actually make wine, but I do want to try some stuff. Am I carrying too much stuff? Oh, it's just all that. What's heavy? I thought, I had too much. Okay. Now, stone, when you sell stone, you get a fraction. Basically, there's pennies in the game now. Or you would say slivers, because it's like slivers of a silver coin. So I've got, 22,907.7 coin or silver. Oops, sorry, I wasn't trying to punch you. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to. What if I try to talk to you? What are you? A naturalist? What if I talk to a child? What is it going to say? A naturalist. Okay. That one seems pretty common. A peasant. Okay, that's a good one to know. And you are a snob. I love how they have snobs in the game. That's awesome. All right. I am going to get us back to town, to our new orchard, and see what we can do over there. All right, we are back at the village. I'll go ahead and dismount here. There was still some, what was the other skill? Empathy, which you'll know what they are, which is actually pretty good. That actually worked as I expected, or as they indicated. Skilled orchardman, you'll get 10% or up to 30%, I'm guessing, more yield from orchards, but I think it's only if you're doing it. So I don't know if that makes it different. When you're using thrown weapons, they have a sway to them now. Let's, there's a little bit of a sway. Oh, yeah, there is a sway. Look at that. Yeah, so there's that steady aim, I think we still have it. Does that make steady aim actually something that yep, steady hand. Reduces the sway. Okay, cool. I can't remember if in farmer... Oh, carrot and stick. If you want your mount to be able to carry more stuff, carrot and stick lets you increase that. Basically, you motivate the mount to carry more weight for you. I mean, I think my mount is pretty good when its stuff is being carried, so I don't see that as a necessary one, in my opinion. Headstrong, 25% bigger alcohol resistance. So you have your poison, and this is your alcohol resistance. You start drinking alcohol, and you can get drunk, and it actually affects the screen according to the notes. We'll check that here in a second. And then now they have like these little shields. It's kind of like armor rating. This is my armor rating for the heat. I'm at 20%. And my cold rating right now is 55%. I'm wearing things that give you protection for both cold and heat. That's why but when I take all my warm stuff off or my cold stuff and I put all my furs on, this goes to 100 and this is like 10 or 15% or something like that. Do I have enough alcohol to get drunk on, I wonder? I haven't tried drinking the beers yet. Oh, it takes away poisoning, gives you food and water, plus 20% alcohol. All right, well, let's drink. Oh, I'm up to 40%. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing double and triple. Is my walking different? No, I'm just seeing. Oh, that's a weird visual thing. Okay, which doesn't. Oh, so it comes and goes a little bit. Any bees yet? I bet this isn't working yet. Maybe in summer. Maybe I'll see something happening in here. Yep, the status bar isn't going up, so unfortunately I'm not getting honeycomb. Oh man, that is just so freaky. Now before when I tried this, I wasn't able to go to the orchard. And yeah, see, this isn't working here. Now, in this field, they've taken away all the little crops selection. So you select your plant type. This is to clear. This clears everything. If I click here and I say, I want to do poppy. Poppy is in a regular farm and not in a... Oh, this is crop management. Onion. Okay. Well, let's... we'll do poppy. That's regular farm stuff, huh? Okay. We'll do a small area of poppy. Except. Field 6. I know which one that is. Oh, God. My vision's all messed up. We'll need to put the poppy... Is it poppy seeds or is it poppy saplings? What do I have on me? Because I know I picked that up. It is hop plant seedling. Okay. Odd. So I can't have my people plant the saplings. Only I can right now. I need a bag as well. Grab that. We'll get these planted. Then I'm going to pause the video again and try to get to the next season so we can see. Orchard. Okay, in the winter you can't plant hop seeds, but you can plant all the seedlings. So there is that. I've seen that already. And like I said, here it doesn't matter if it's not fertilized. It doesn't have to be. You're basically planting a tree. Let's plant a pear. And a plum. Now this probably isn't going to be enough to do anything with, but I at least wanted to plant one of each and see what they look like. And a cherry. Poppy seed. Well, that's weird. You got poppy seed right there. And here you have hop plant seedling. Are there two different things? Or is hop in two places? Okay, it can be planted in spring and collected in autumn. I don't think I have the seeds for that. Maybe I didn't buy all the seeds. Well, if I can't plant it, I can't plant it. But I guess while I'm waiting for the seasons to pass, I can run over and get that. And I can show that to you once it gets planted. Let me double check, but what I had here was hop plant seedlings. So they're not going to be able to use that. I don't have actual seeds. Oh, and that's damaged, but I'll fix that later. Put the torch away. Poppy seed. I'm going to be doing a hop plant seedling. And there's new noises for the player. All drinking, eating, the breath. Whoa, that one's different. So it's more like grapes. Okay. Well, I'm glad I tried that because I hadn't seen that yet. Interesting. What else do I want to show you guys before we switch over? I don't remember what else was really important in the update notes. Oh, yeah, like sticks, straw, berries, the stuff that we used to sell and make money off of. You can sell those again, but you're going to get a fraction, like a penny per item. So you're not going to make as much money from them as you used to. So be prepared for that. These guys don't have anything to do. Did you guys fertilize those spots? Let's look at management. Let's go to the field. Oops. I switched. I do that all the time. Management field F. Okay, so it's been fertilized and it's ready to go. And it should be field 6. It's basically what I'm sending in now. I just don't see the indications on the field itself that it was been plowed. Weird. I don't know if that's a bug or just visual. Odd. But I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and I will bring you guys back when the season has changed and we'll see how things change. Okay, the season hasn't changed yet, but I came over here and talked to Dagbert and he sells, here I'll show you in his inventory. Come here, buddy. Hey, don't walk away from me. Show me your wares. He sells hop and poppy. Now, poppy is the crop, I guess, you get poppy seeds. So I don't know if the hop is the alcohol bricks can be collected from hop plant or bought. So I think you beat the poppy, the hop plant, kind of like rye, and then you get the seed. So the poppy, you beat it, and that gives you hops and the seeds. I'm guessing how it works. We'll run home and try it real quick. Now, I did take 3 levels, I think, in the horse speed thing, and my God, the mount feels like it is extremely fast now. It feels a lot faster than it did before. And I think that's a good thing, honestly. Jump. And I'm clearing the walls a lot easier now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm loving it. Jump off the mount. Let's go beets, flax, rye. Flour. Okay, no. Over here. Ah, poppy seeds. Oh, that's actually pretty quick, too. So instead of beating it, it's kind of like you're... Oh, look at the numbers tick over. It kind of like rolls, kind of like a speedometer or something. I like that little detail. I didn't see that last time. I didn't do anything that would have caused it. So yeah, now I've got actual poppy seeds. Oh, so my people will have... So I'm going to have some poppy plants planted then. We'll put these seeds in here and I'll make my people happy. They actually have something to do. Now, none of my people actually have tools. So nothing's coming into my village. This is like I said, this is just for testing. This is for me to go, ooh, work or not work. Beer. Technology. We'll go to the Tavern 3. Let's talk about food while we're here. 1 second. Before I forget. We'll go to technology. And let's go to your tavern. So at Tavern 1, they now have mushroom soup and scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs actually looks like a pretty good meal. 3 eggs gives you 35 plus 35 food, and it costs 50 gold, which means you probably sell it for 20 or something like that. And it takes 1 wooden bowl. Now, pottage, which takes 3 meat and 2 cabbage, it sells for 35 gold, and you get 30 food. So the scrambled eggs actually looks like a pretty good recipe. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that one. And then in Tavern 2, they added pottage with berries. Wheat rolls were added. And then scrambled eggs and mushrooms. So now you add a couple mushrooms to your scrambled eggs and you get 5 more food and 60 gold for it. Man, I think the regular scrambled eggs is really worth it. Vegetable soup. I could have sworn there's a vegetable soup before, but maybe I was wrong. And then Tavern 3. This is where things get really, really big. I don't think we're using buckets of milk for anything yet. So I still don't think this makes sense. Why do I need 5 buckets of water, full buckets of water, instead of 5 servings of water? 5 buckets of water to make 1 fish tart? A bucket of water is huge. So is that 5 actual buckets or 5 servings of water from a bucket is a good question. Maybe I'll make some Tavern 2. I have this recipe. Maybe I'll get a bucket of water. I'll try to make some flatbread and see how that works. But down here you have all your alcohols. So you've got pottage with apple, which actually sounds kind of good. You know, cinnamon, apple, oatmeal basically is what it sounds like. You got the pear tart, the plum tart, the poppy seed pie. Sounds kind of, weird. Cherry pies. Finally, we have cherry pie, and where's an apple pie? Well, I can't have an apple pie. And then you have your juices, all the different juices. You have your berry wines. Which one was sold really good? I noticed one was really expensive. 240, 300. Plum wine sells really good. Yeah, plum wine was one of the best, if I remember correctly. And so plum wine just takes 1 plum juice to make that wine. Which juice do I have? It's in my inventory currently. I've got some berry juice. Okay, let's go ahead and it's berry. We'll go ahead and purchase, because I want to at least show you what that, I want to see it for myself. So berry juice, I need berry wine. We'll purchase the berry wine. And mead is honeycomb and a bucket of water. I need a bucket of water anyways. I want to be able to use, it takes 12 honeycomb to make that. Oof. That's expensive. I've already got the honeycomb on me. I need to pay a few buckets with me. Let's take all 7 buckets, because in case I need, if I need 5 buckets or something of full water to make a single, what is it called again? I keep forgetting the name of it. The Tavern 2. Flatbread, 3 buckets of water. That's a huge amount of water. Now, I think the buckets had changed. Let's put buckets of water. This one, I'll put it in number 5. Go to here. And am I filling all the buckets at once? My guess, no. Yeah, it's 1 bucket at a time. But it doesn't matter what the level of the bucket is, like how damaged it is or how much life is still on it. I think you can just do all the buckets at once so you don't have to change the bucket. So this makes it a lot faster to get water. I don't think your people will get water yet. You know, there's one good way, easy way to find out. Well, I don't have anybody working, but I can still see if they have the resources or not. Let's go back to management. Let's go to the tavern. And let's say it'll be crafting tab. Tavern. And what if I told you to not make that, but I wanted you to make flatbread? Not enough resources. It wants the flour and it wants water. Well, that means they're not going to get water for themselves, so that question's been answered already. They really need to get that fixed. The people should get their own water. Let's grab... Oh, that's right. I forgot that we got to get all the seeds out of here, because my wife and kid are eating all of our good seeds. It's still a test world, but I want to make sure they're not eating my seeds. Did they change the seeds? Did they still have... Oh, seeds don't have nutrition value again. Thank God they fixed that. Also, rot. When things rot now, they rot instead of going like from berry to rotten berry to rot. It just goes from berry, and once it rots, it just goes to rot. So it's instant. Juice press, wine barrel. All right, we'll make 4 berry wine. Takes 4 seconds. Oh, well, you're just basically filling your bottle with the wine. So there's not actual wine making. It's more like just fill your bottle. Now, I am so crafting it because I'm losing berry juice and gaining wine from it. Let's look at the wine real quick. Berry wine. Sells for 200. I'm not going to drink. I'm going to try to sell this in the next cut. I'll try to sell this and see how it sells. Juice. And for brewing beer. Okay, so this actually has a process that you have to go through. 1 bucket of water. Oh, I have 90 water. Okay, so it is, instead of, it shouldn't say bucket of water, it should say serving of water then. So that answers that question. I'll just make one. Oh, so you're like stirring it kind of like you're making them. Interesting. And if I go here and make bread and I make some flatbread, I'm going to use 3 servings of water. If I go to my inventory real quick to make sure that I'm getting this right. Yeah, I only used 1 serving, not 1 full bucket of water. Okay, so it's just their wording that makes it look like it takes that many buckets. It's not 3 buckets of water. It's 3 servings of water from a single bucket. Now, that one was at 9 out of 10. So that bucket of water is now 6 out of 10. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. And I want to see what flatbread sells. Let's see, 70. I wonder if that's how much it sells to an actual. I'm guessing it. Well, no, I bet it doesn't. I bet it doesn't sell that well. Wine bottle. Where's that berry wine? 200. Oh, I'm really interested to see what that sells for. But I'll have to do another cut. I'll probably bring you guys back next season. Well, I'll have this out. And I want to see if the bees start getting active. Maybe in the summer, the bees, and then that's the only time you can collect honeycomb? Weird. We'll see. Okay, well, this is just perfect. Food storage, it's not going to be a problem. Like I said, this is just a test save anyway, so I'm not worried about it. But God, that's a lot of loss. Oh man, I lost a berry juice. That's expensive. That one hurts. Okay, well, nothing I can do about it. It's done, but... Oh no! Well, wait a minute. Paying taxes. I can pay that any time of the year, or does it just become... That's weird. That quest shouldn't have failed. journal. That's odd. Paying taxes shouldn't have failed, because paying taxes is something that you can do any time of the year. You always owe them until you pay them, and then you're supposed to get to the point where you have like a debt. So I do have a debt of 4,000. But the quest itself shouldn't have failed. That's odd. I didn't know that it would actually fail. I figured that your debt would just build if you don't pay it. Maybe I didn't know what was going on, but it is a new season. It is summer. I'm hoping to hear and or see some bees. Maybe we'll get some honey moving. Nothing yet. Let's view. These are called nests and nothing there. Ooh. That's expanded. Can I do anything with this yet? Hop. But nothing can be done with it yet. Oh, it's interesting. And the trees, yeah, these could probably, I wonder if these will take a year to grow. And this is like a long-term building. And this is the hop plant. The flowers. Poppy seeds. Oh, I wonder if these being planted cause the bees to move in, maybe, because you have the flowers of summer. And maybe you have to go through a summer to get the bees into the hives, and then once the hives are populated, the bees live there continuously through the rest of the year, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because obviously I haven't been able to figure it out yet. I do want to go sell some stuff. What time is it? About 7 minutes left in the game, or a few seconds, and I'll be able to check out their production level. 2 more minutes, just 2 more minutes. Let's call my mount over, so that a mount is available as soon as I feel like, here comes everybody going to work for the season. Yeah, I've never not paid my taxes before, so that's what happens, I guess. It fails out. I mean, it becomes debt that you owe, but it just fails out. Okay. I can deal with that, I guess. All right, everybody going to work. Let's check the management tab for my animal husbandry. Honeycomb, 7, working, but nothing's being done yet. I don't hear bees. I don't see bees. And I don't think it's going to change when the guy shows up and dons his beekeeping outfit. Let's check. Maybe the bees are different and it changes, but I have a feeling that the bees just aren't turned on yet. Not that I want to turn on a bee, but you know what I'm talking about. They're not enabled. Which is weird. We have the honeycomb, we have the hives, we have the worker. Just don't have the ability to actually do anything with the bees. I'm gonna get to town and we'll sell some stuff off and see what the prices are at. All right, coming into town and we'll dismount and find Unigost. Where are you, Uni? Are you over here? No. Those people all stuck in their house, which is funny, but no. Uni already in the tavern. He's over here getting drunk already. Of course, I don't have enough stamina to actually search for people. Okay, let's go to her and let's see. Do they sell different stuff? Oh, they have apples and cherries now. So they have different stuff they sell in different seasons. Plum, pears. Then there's hop. And then how much will you buy my berry juice for? 49.5. Berry wine, 90. I mean, that's not bad. If I'm making my own. Mead sells for 108. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Flatbread, 20.5. Okay, that's not too bad for flour and water. So that could be pretty profitable. And mead, now that took 12 honeycomb, though, to make a single mead. So yeah, that's not very good return, in my opinion, on that. That's okay. Let's sell off this bad potage. Because if I eat it, it's going to make me sick now. So I definitely don't want that. I'll keep the rest of this stuff. Yeah, I'll keep it because there's no reason to sell it now. I will notice that the berry juice, the wine, and the mead had no condition loss in my inventory at the change of the season. Where is you? Oh, there he is. Like, Uni's hiding on me for some reason. Is he in this house or is he standing in the front yard of there? Oh, he's sitting on there. Well, you're hard to find. Oh, I wanted to pay my debt. You actually have the choice. You can talk to him without actually paying yourself then. Okay, cool. All right, so I went ahead and paid my taxes now. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to sell off. And I'm pretty convinced now that bees aren't actually a thing yet. Now, this is just a test branch. So it doesn't mean that by the time that the update is live and ready to go for everybody else to play, doesn't mean that it's not going to be working then. It just means this is, the first test of any of the new systems. My guess is in a couple days, we'll have another update and eventually the bees will get turned on. And I have a feeling, at least the way the management tab for the bee area looks right now, that there is no, you don't go out and buy bees or find bees. They just kind of are attracted to your nest. And it might take a season where you got to go through an entire year of having the nest there before the bees actually move in. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's how it would work or... See, I've made sure to keep a worker here and... Yeah, see, there's nothing. There's no buzzing. And I bet there's going to be no movement on that bar still. I wanted to give it every chance. Yeah. Let's change this to 95. Nothing happens there. Yeah, there's been no progress on that honeycomb. So that does answer that question. I mean, it's not the answer I was looking for. I was hoping to provide you guys some actual insights on that. And I don't know how long it's going to take for a tree to grow, but based on the fact that these haven't, I would say at least 2 to 3 seasons. And my guess is that the orchards being an end game thing, these will take an entire year to grow. And probably, yeah, a year to grow, a season. And there'll probably be particular seasons where you can harvest. So you might be able to plant these in almost any season, but you can only harvest the fruit in particular seasons is my guess. But we're going to have to wait for more time to pass and for the update to be complete. But this was my first look at the update. And so far, I'm enjoying it. I have a lot of stuff to mess around with and figure out. Like what's best to sell, is mead's pretty expensive to make. The juices and making the wines might be the better way to go if you're quote unquote trying to make money with that type of farming. But we'll have to wait and see when the final update comes out and see basically what they do. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I've been Critical. This has been Medieval Dynasty. First look at the new update. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.